Hello everybody, this is Jeff at etrailer.com. Today we're going to take a look at the Triangle 235/75R17.5 radial tire in a load range J, and it's mounted on this 17.5-inch black solid center steel trailer wheel with an offset and the 8 on 6.5-inch bolt pattern. Now this tire and wheel assembly is designed for use on heavy-duty trailers. The wheel is a heavy-duty wheel. It is sturdy steel construction, and as you notice, we mentioned it has a solid center design to it. Gives you excellent corrosion resistance, and it has a black powder coat finish over an E-coat primer on the front and even on the back of the wheel. Now this wheel is a hub piloted wheel, has a pilot hole diameter of 4.76 inches, and it'll center exactly on the hub of your trailer. And when we say hub piloted, that means it centers on the hub here. So the lug holes, they have a non-chamfered bolt holes, meaning no bevel to them. And because of that, this wheel does require the use of 5/8 inch by 18 size flange nuts for installation, which we do sell separately on our website. So when you put this on your trailer, it'll center on the hub and not on the lug nuts. Now this wheel does also have a 1/2 inch negative offset, which means this wheel is going to move away from the trailer frame. An offset is always measured from your mounting surface of the wheel. It usually, if it's at the center, that's a 0 offset. If it moves towards if that mounting surface will move towards the back of the wheel, that's a negative offset. So this one's going to be a 1/2 inch negative, which we mentioned it'll move away from the tire and wheel away from the trailer frame. A few dimensions on the wheel: the diameter 17.5 inches. The width on just the wheel is 6 3/4 inches. We mentioned the bolt pattern on this is an 8 on 6.5 inch bolt pattern. And if you want to measure that on a wheel that's an even number of lugs, like in this case 8, it's pretty easy because the lug holes are directly across from each other. So when you go to measure it, all you have to do is pick any hole, let's say this one, measure from the center of that hole to the center of the hole directly across from it. So on this wheel it'll measure 6.5 inches. So that means it's an 8 on 6.5 inch bolt pattern. The wheel does have a weight capacity of 6,005 pounds, and the tire that's mounted on it is a premium multi-use steer and all-position radial tire. It is constructed with all steel belts to enhance durability and extend the tread life. If you notice, if we show you that shot, it's got very wide shoulders to promote even wear and better traction, and it offers an enhanced casing package, helps improve toughness and retreadability. The tire size, which will always be stamped on the sidewall, 235/75R17.5. R means that it is a radial tire. Section width, it's going to measure 9.3 inches. Overall diameter from the bottom to the top when it's inflated is 31.4 inches. And this tire is a load range J, which means it's an 18-ply rated tire. So it has a maximum load capacity of 6,005 pounds at 125 psi. And the last thing I want to mention is the tire does have a speed rating stamped on it, and it's by a letter designation that's stamped on the sidewall. And where it's located is right after the tire size. You'll see 2 numbers for the load index, and then they have a letter J stamped there. The speed rating J will mean that it's a 62 mile per hour speed rated tire. But that should do it for a look at the Triangle 235/75R17.5 radial tire in a load range J, mounted on a 17.5 inch black solid center steel trailer wheel with an offset and the 8 on 6.5 inch bolt pattern.